to start the game. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Probably needed to pick up an extra.
What's going on, everyone? So always make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. We are on the way to 1,850 subscribers. That's the goal. So let's try to get there, guys. We're getting close. I want to say just over like 25 away. Oh, terrible run.
With energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game, but keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control. Fast motion from the offense. He's looking to throw. Makes his connection.
There we go. Pick up the first.
Really nice job there by both guys to throw
I'll take that.
the catch to work that defense and get the first down. Good job by the receiver there, not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback can throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage,
he tosses one high and deep down the left side. A full dive to haul that one in.
And a press and then bring that safety down. That's not smart. Not smart one bit.
Your body and run as you're laying out. That's a really great effort, really good concentration, and that is how you make your quarterback look really good. Works his way ahead for about 3. It's down at the 8. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. On second down, they'll take to the air. Touchdown!
Line him for the tutty. Let's go.
And they break the seal on the scoring. Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point makes it 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. So the Maryland Terrapins offense will get the ball for the first time. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys giving everybody.
You're really going to let him stiff arm you like that?
For their team to succeed.
Come on, bro.
Nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Little touch pass to the receiver.
Good dive. I went way too far out.
It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Dialing up a 2nd down pass play.
Terrible user by me.
They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with the 15-yard pickup. And the Terrapins will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got his man.
What the hell was my defender doing?
And once he got
I tried clicking on him and it wouldn't let me. Because that was a walk-in, that was a pick 6.
is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him.
Got to do something here on offense.
And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David. Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, you know, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time to play.
Just got one on that last run. Now 2nd and 9 from their own 26. Finds his tight end. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give him a first down.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense. And the Nittany Lions move the change with some signature hard-nosed running.
Some Big Ten physicality, some Big Ten running the football.
5, 6, 6, 6, 6. Come on, dude. You got to block.
Big Ten, I mean, you're at Penn State.
They have relished this tight victory since the last time these two got together, Pollard.
Yeah, it's just winning is beautiful. And when you beat your rival and you get those bragging rights, Palmer, it is a glorious thing for a whole year and sometimes longer.
Well, that's the best thing about rivalry games like this. For the winning team, whoever pulls this one out here today, their fans are going to be bragging about this one for a long time.
Let's see if the defense comes after them. 3rd and short from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. The throw. Complete to the right. They'll mark him down right there, but it is a big play, and they'll move the chains. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Wide receiver now comes in motion. He wants to throw. Snags it, and he won't be able to push his way in. He stopped at the 1.
And a really good job by the quarterback being very decisive. He saw his matchup, he went for it, he attacked it, got the positive game. I would say
We get the pancake. I try to be all, fancy.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal.
Fight, Baskerville. Gotta fight.
Bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And great job getting in the backfield, making it very difficult to him to make reads and understand what the heck's going on. Bottling him up, that's the biggest thing. When you play a running quarterback, you want to bottle him up. You want to set...
He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State.
And 3rd and goal, I'm giving it to my playmaker. You let your quarterback make this decision whether he wants to run it in or right here. He sees the opportunity. His guy's wide open. Hits him in stride for the easy touchdown.
Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense
There you go. We're there.
is tired.
And I think that's the
Good
difficulty of
tackles.
being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to process and think about.
They'll go to the ground. Runs ahead and powers
They
it.
got 3rd and 5. 3rd and 5.
Just a simple power play. Again, not sexy, run the ball up the middle, physicality, offensive line gets to assert themselves, run block, which they love to do. This pays dividends down the road in the 4th quarter.
Trying to get to him.
He caught that shit?
They'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. The Terrapins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Little. And he'll get behind those pads and deliver the blow and get it down to the 44. They have set the tone in this one already inside a minute to play in a wild 1st quarter. Wide receiver shows motion. Now the play fake. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Hits him inside the 20.
And torch.
They're able to keep
Good play
him out of
action.
the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. And the Terrapins are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run.
Good stop. Good stop.
He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. You can't hear yourself think on 3rd and goal. Slams it ahead.
Go. Let's go. That's a huge red zone stop.
As that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. They'll play it safe and try for 3. And this ought to be a chip shot from about 20 yards out. It is good.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. One final play before the end of the quarter. Jet sweep to the receiver. And that's the end of
If only my guys would freaking block.
We have the early makings of a quarterback duel.
Like, literally, that's all they got.
They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. He's looking to throw. He makes the connection. And a little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
That had to be a coverage bust because there's no way one of the best receivers in the country was that wide open. Somebody on defense wasn't where they were supposed to be. They had their eyes in the wrong place. That should not happen ever.
Makes the catch. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. Running back searching for a hole. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
Third and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get...
He smashes his...
Somebody hit him.
He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Makes the grab. It's Coffee.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football. You can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise. Backing this defense on third down. Looking to throw for it. Dumps it to the back. Grab near the marker. It's Coffee. They make the stop.
CPU doesn't even cover.
Does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. The Terrapins have their offense in high gear. He's looking to throw it. Working that left side now. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Terrapins looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. He's going to pass on second down. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Terrapins! Reeled it in and just made the house call.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The offense lining up for a first down play. Looking to move it through the air. Fires to the middle. And this will be in.
That's the damn ball.
A big hit there forces second down.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable. Really putting this.
I just need to pick up 1 yard. That's it. Just one.
The Lions have enough for the first down.
Really nice job on third down by this offense. This offense has struggled on third downs throughout the season. Not even in the top 50, but you know what? When you make it third and short, when you have the run-pass option and you're not predictable, you can be more successful. So let's see if this offense can continue to put themselves in good positions.
The Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and 10. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Trying to find his man on 1st down. It's caught. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a man. The sweet feet keeping the play alive.
Fucking terrible.
He's in a world of trouble, and down he goes. A catastrophic loss on that play. That is the last thing you want on 1st down as an offensive sack. Now it's 2nd down. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Man, there are defensive players out there that can just take games over, and that's what's happening with this guy right now. He is not cooperating with the offensive game plan. A sack on 2 consecutive plays, and now on 3rd down, you know he's pinning his ears back again.
Third down, they got to get it to Neptune. He'll have to launch a rocket. Got it! They will score! Touchdown, Nittany Lions! They'll try to add another to their lead.
Now we just need to stop.
They take a 21-17 lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Washington State ran roughshod over the competition.
Getting a hit stick.
To a double-digit victory, and they looked clean doing it. I don't just mean in those unis. This team is a buttoned-up group.
He wants to start this drive with a pass. The throw to the outside is complete.
It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way, but I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. He's going to take off. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. They'll try to get the first through the air.
Oh, but if that was me doing that, it would be incomplete.
Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the 1st down at the 30. He's going to pass. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Able to get just
Break his neck.
before sliding to avoid the hits. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Wants to throw on 2nd down. Trying to make magic with his feet. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. He wants to throw. Soft spot in the middle. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23.
Nice play design on that one. You make it easy for your quarterback, too, because it's easy to see what's happening right in front of you. Over the middle of the field, you can see where defenders are dropping. You can see where the soft spots are in zone coverage. And
touchdown, Maryland!
Terrible at this game.
Made the grab and finished the deal in the end zone.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. The offense set for a 1st down play. Quarterback checking off. Looking to go up top on first down. He'll off one deep down the left side. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. It's complete to the right. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Touch pass on the jet sweep. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Wants to throw on 3rd. Feeling some heat. Makes the grab. There to make the stop, but he is a weapon out of the backfield in the short passing game, and they've got a 1st down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Man, it's nice to have a quarterback that can do this. Last week it was unbelievable. This week, even better. This dude is absolutely on fire.
Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State!
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when they're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks so much, guys, and I need not tell you, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotion, and no surprise, we saw just that in the first half today.
The Nittany Lions will kick it off to start the 2nd half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the 2nd.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have
Guys,
to keep
somebody just tap.
well, David, relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success. And so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. Off play action. Quick strike complete.
Thought I had a hard flat.
Good job to pick up a chunk of yardage.
Thought I ran with hard flats.
39-yard line. The Terrapins with the 1st and 10. Give to the running back. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Sure, that's fumble. Thank you.
It's a fumble. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it? And the Terrapins are on the move. From the gun, running back gets to give. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Trying to surprise him with the pass. Going up top. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
Ooh, there's an example, Jesse, of a receiver making his quarterback look bad. Most of the time, they make it look good and cover up for him. All those balls y'all don't throw online, but oof, that would hit him in a pretty good spot. He needs to come down with that one.
Safe completion on the
Wasn't even paying attention for a damn screen.
He will step out of bounds, but not before the big kickoff and a first down for this offense. Now the crowd responding in the red zone, trying to help this defense. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. The run from the shotgun. Shakes off the tackle. And he showed off that stiff arm as he had a decent run. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short.
Thank you.
Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Dynasty Lions going back to work on offense now. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, Dave. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Open a drive like that, it opens a world of possibilities. 1st down from the 43.
Great power rush running.
They'll try the run.
You guys can't even hold the block for a few seconds.
They've got it up to the 47-yard line.
Listen, that wasn't the greatest run in the world, but it was very successful, and you're making me honor the run. And another thing, every time you run the football, someone gets tackled. There's physicality involved in the game. So I like when offenses commit to the running the football, no matter what the outcome is, because those body blows do add up.
He looks that one in nicely. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. A new set of downs after the completion. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
Small gain, I know, but again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass. Make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
Slips away. Looking to buy time. Nothing.
A broken sack.
He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down.
Give that guy a lot of credit, man. He was able to somehow avoid that sack, but nobody open downfield, throws it away.
They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. He'll pull it down and run. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. Here's the handoff. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. On 2nd down, he'll fire. They've got the screen set up. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the 1st down.
From the red zone, looking for a receiver.
So that could have been terrible.
Hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. Couldn't make the connection on 1st down. Now here on 2nd. He's looking to throw. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
That's a walk-in.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up? See if they can maybe confuse this QB.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Catch in the middle, it's Spears. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Iowa looked like a program ready to take the next step after a big road win today. This was a complete team effort from the Hawkeyes. Offense, defense, and special teams doing its part. Heck of a show. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. The carry going off right tackle here. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain.
Why are my flats going back so damn far?
He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
When you play defensive end, it's all about getting off the football. You can tell, gets off the football really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running back before he knows what hit him. What a play by the defensive end.
Good quickness to grab it off the back.
Only my luck.
Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And they got him for the sack. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. 2nd down here as they go back to work after the break. He's looking to throw. Using the back as a receiver on the screen.
3rd and 11.
Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. How about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. Scrambling away. And he's going to be stopped just short of the 1st down. He tried to get it on his own. The Terrapins send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Making sure there's no return on that one as the punt sails out of bounds. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Sends it downfield. Snags it on the right. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
It's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to work his route.
Motion from the offense. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Now on second down. Looking to throw it again. And that's a mistake you don't expect to see.
That was a perfect play.
He is lucky to get it back. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On third and long, he has to throw for it. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot.
Why'd I even do it?
Couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. Guys, after the miss, still up by 4. Maryland has the ball back in the Terrapin offense ready to go. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Looking to throw on second down. Fires to the big fella. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy. Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10.
What's going on, Gamer Kid? Ah, crap. Why are you two running into each other?
And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
You can tell this quarterback did his homework coming into this game. He has been dissecting this defense with his arm and his mind. Over 300 yards passing.
Throws to the wideout.
God, my defense is freaking terrible.
Bring him down after he rips off a huge play. And the Terrapins getting set on 1st and 10.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
He got it. Touchdown,
I'm good. Irritated with this game, but I'm good.
I think one of the most underrated things we talk about with a QB is timing. Being able to get the ball out of his hands to his receiver where he can continue.
How's your night going?
And run with it. Nice pitch, nice catch, nice play in the 4th quarter when you needed it for this team to take the lead.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
I'm actually a Longhorns fan, but I'm from PA.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job executing all of the assignments.
So I do follow Penn State, but it's not my team.
On offense now. Let's see how aggressive this defensive coordinator is with the lead in just a few minutes left. Got his man on the right. They make the stop after the catch.
Nice.
Still some work to do to pick up that first.
Yeah, there's another guy that's in this league. He's a big Horns fan as well.
Second down. They'll leave it with him.
Good run, good run.
They get him on the ground.
Nice and easy. We just got to move this ball down here. My son likes Bama.
Unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game.
Why was that still on?
I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back, make the game easy.
They'll throw it on 1st down. He's taking a deep shot. And he'll pull it in inside the 20. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play, and I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw and then hauling it in.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Nittany Lions!
4-2 this year? Did I miss that? Please, thank you.
And listen, I judge offenses by what they do in the clutch. In those big moments in the
Yeah, 4-2 this year.
4th quarter, late in the game, just like
But this is year 7 of this league.
you got to go take the lead. They do everything they can now. Defense, you're up. I need you to get me a stop.
Nice. I have another one that I'm in. I have Utah, and I'm undefeated in that one. Oh, what am I doing? I looked away from it. They're burning their timeouts right now.
To play in a game like this, in a rivalry like this, in a situation that tape.
And you know when you make this play,
I
you're
missed.
immortalized. With this
Missed
kind
it.
of rivalry,
Son
these
of
are
a-
the highlights they'll be showing for years. Everybody be like, I remember when so-and-so made that play against our biggest rival to seal the deal.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10.
Screen.
Receiver looks it in.
Make him burn that last time.
This just looks like a different quarterback at this point of the game. We've seen a little bit of up and down play from him so far, but right now, lights out on this 2-minute drive. 3 for 3 so far. He's got this offense humming.
He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. They're working that left side. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. To the air on 1st down.
Oh, pick that, Thomas!
Just about put this game away if you've been able to hold on to that one. Instead, it's 2nd down.
This really has been a masterclass by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
Oh, I left that.
Fires left.
He stepped out. He stepped out.
A huge pickup on the play before he goes out of bounds, but the question is, will it stand? There is a penalty marker on the field. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 20.
Where's my son?
From the gun, wants to pass. A shot toward the end.
Thank you. Thomas got it back. Thank God.
Really nice focus by this sophomore, and he jumped on his chance to make a play.
It's such a fine line offensively. Late in the game, you got to score, you got to make big plays, but you can't turn the football over. Big time mistake. This one might cost him.
Touch pass on the right. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save.
You can run this and just get out of this game.
Their offense. They're in control. The clock is their friend. You'd have to expect another run here on 2nd and 6. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play.
And that's exactly what I want from my offense. Like, listen, they're out of timeouts. I want this clock to tick. Now, we have seen some college coaches across college football continue to run the football and also give up the football and give a gift to the other team. This one's over if I just take a knee.
There's a long and
God, I hate this game. Probably finish 2-3 potentially. Finish it out. Alright, guys, that's going to do it for me, though. I need to go to bed. I'm tired. As always, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. And we'll be back probably tomorrow at some point. Till then.